Today's March 17th, it's St. Patrick's Day, it's spring break, it's 91 degrees out, so it's a scorcher out there. So, you wanna go to Epcot? I don't know if you wanted anything from Starbucks, but I already drank my iced matcha latte with 2 pumps of chai. If you haven't tried this yet, it's so good. So I'm ready, let's go. The sun is blasting down, there's not a cloud in the sky. Gotta remember where you parked. I will always love the sight of walking up to Spaceship Earth. When you first pass through security, I can still hear Epcot ride music playing in this area. But once we get closer to the Spaceship Earth area, the entryway, there's brand new music, there's brand new lighting. They've pretty much debuted a brand new look, and I'm gonna show ya. Recently, Epcot debuted brand new, epic, sort of adventure-y sounding music to the entryway area. And you can hear it right now. They also recently debuted the new flagpoles and the flags. They're very beautiful. And some new lighting that we're gonna see later on when it gets dark. Vibrant blue flowers like that have always been my favorite. The whole new entryway look and sound is so welcoming. I love seeing how a huge chunk of the crowd is wearing green. I have this urge to go in and see the living seas. Just being inside this building and seeing all the tanks immediately cools you off. I keep saying the living seas, I should correct myself, the seas. I really want to stop in and say hi to the manatees. They're so beautiful, they're rescues. Look at, he's got some lettuce in his mouth. I could watch these guys like all day. They're so cute. But guess what? You can also go up to the second level and watch them from up there. So let's do that. I love the vibe in here so much. It's like an aquarium, but like Disney style. It's just the lighting so beautiful, the music so soothing, and of course, seeing the sea creatures is just the best. Let's go upstairs, take a look, and say hi to our manatee friends. Okay. So you can come up here to the second level and just have a different vantage point. So that other place we were was down there. Look, they're blowing bubbles, look how cute they are. This is Lou and Lil Joe, they're both males. One of them is a boat strike rescue and one of them is an orphan rescue. See the chalkboard right there?
Yeah, sometimes he gets one and he'll just hold on to it.
Like, what are they? They're so cute.
Yeah. Joe's 32 this year, and Lou's somewhere over about the age of 30. Lou's been here about 17 years and Joe's been here about 8.
Wow. You can also talk to cast members in this area who will answer your questions and tell you facts about the manatees, and it's just so wonderful. Let's just stroll around a little more. There are these large viewing windows all over the seas where you can watch dolphins. Look! Dolphins are such beautiful, smart, wonderful creatures. Hello. The seas is the best place to visit on a hot day at Epcot. You will instantly cool off and you cannot help but have a smile on your face looking at these beautiful creatures. No matter what mood you start your day in, you come in here and see these dolphins and you're gonna be a lot happier. Oh, they're so beautiful. Let's head back out into Future World. There's so much fun happening today. I've really had a hankering to go swimming lately, so every clear body of water that I see is just reinforcing that. I've got to find a place to swim soon. They added flowers to the Figment photo op. You can stand in there, get your photo taken. It is so incredibly bright and hot. My hat is barely doing a thing, but let's try. Huh? Just use your imagination. There's a photo pass photographer now taking photos in front of the Lion King topiary. This is such a great spot, and there's a little spot to stand on. There was no line, so I got to pick. And the Taste of Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival is going on. I have to stop every single time I see this. I can't not. It's too beautiful. Chip and Dale and Pluto topiaries are so cute. All the topiaries look even better against a super vivid blue sky like this. They've also added these new signs that say wear a mask while taking photos in every picture spot. The ultimate topiary, Mickey, Minnie, right in front of Spaceship Earth. I really want to see how the Harmonious barges are looking right now, so let's head that way. We have 3 platforms right now out for the Harmonious nighttime show with a still yet to be announced opening date. These are going to be fountains during the day and a nighttime spectacular with fireworks and lasers at night. I have seen some photos online of them testing during the day with water coming out of the fountains and the arms moving. Right now it looks pretty still, but I'm hoping we'll catch something today, so I'll keep my eye on them for us. I'm getting pretty hungry, and I thought it would be cool to try some Flower and Garden Festival food items that I have never tried before, and I already see some that look really interesting. Oh, a bee! It is a giant bee! Oh, no, 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 Mr. B, leave me alone. Okay. Trowel and Trellis here. This is hosted by Impossible, like the Impossible meat. So it looks like its focus is vegetarian items. The boneless Impossible Korean short rib. That sounds really good. So this is all like Impossible meat, so it's not meat, it's vegetarian. I also got the Twinings of London Energized Matcha Cranberry and Lime Green Tea with Hanger 1 Marcout Lime Vodka served in a mason jar. That looks really cute and refreshing, and this actually looks really good. There aren't that many shaded spots right now, so I did the best I could and got some kind of shade spot because it is blazing out. But let's try this because this looks really cooling and nice. That's really good. It tastes really fruity, actually. I can taste the cranberry a little, but it's not like very tart or anything like that. It's really, really delicious. Yeah, this is like, it tastes like watermelon almost. I don't know why, but it's good. See that one down there. All right, this smells really good. It's kind of like blackened and it's got sesame seeds on top. So let's try this out. Oh, it is very windy. Oh, everything's flying around. The wind does feel really good though. That's really, really good. The Impossible meat, which is not meat, is so soft and delicious. If you told me this was meat, I'd just be like, okay, cool, it's meat, it's ribs. Like, I wouldn't know. Maybe a rib connoisseur would know, but I think they'd still possibly like this. This cilantro lime rice is so good. I am seriously gonna be looking up a recipe, for cilantro lime rice. All done, that was so delicious. I highly recommend this drink. I actually didn't taste much alcohol taste at all. It tasted very just light and fruity and refreshing. Do recommend. Behind these Anna and Elsa topiaries in the Norway Pavilion, Queen Anna is doing a meet and greet back there, a socially distanced one. May I please have the house-made crab and cheese wontons and a panda bubble tea? From the Lotus House booth, I ordered the house-made crab and cheese wontons and the panda bubble tea. This is a non-alcoholic drink, classic milk tea with black and white bobas. Now, the China Pavilion is beautiful. However, they are using the front area as an extended queue for the Frozen line, which wraps all the way over. So in order to avoid getting into all of that, and sort of try to get out of the crowds for a little bit, I'm gonna head back to the Norway Pavilion and to the Akershus, hello, Relaxation Station. You can find relaxation stations all over the Disney parks, and they're areas that are set aside where you can take your mask off, eat and drink in designated and socially distant areas. And this is my favorite of all the relaxation areas at Walt Disney World. It's so beautiful and peaceful in here, and you can still feel that it's a sunny day outside because it pours in through the large windows. As you can see how red I am, that's how hot it is today. So this is inadvertently kind of turned into a beat the heat video. I do beat the heat videos pretty often during the summer to show you like my best tips on staying cool, indoor places, cooling off, AC, food and drinks that cool you off and things like that in the Disney and Universal parks. And I didn't set out to do that today, but it's kind of that. But look forward to like dedicated beat the heat videos as we approach summer. So here are my house-made crab and cheese wontons. Usually when I order things like this, they're called crab rangoon. And then this is the panda bubble tea, non-alcoholic classic milk tea with black and white bobas. Get that in there, get ready to, ooh, that's refreshing. You know, I used to not like bubble tea or boba tea. I liked the actual tea itself, but I didn't like drinking bobas or bubbles or whatever you want to call them. But now, it's kind of grown on me. It still surprised me every time though. Let's have a wonton. I like to kind of rip them apart. You can see like the cheese and crab inside. Yummy. Besides the lovely clean tables to sit at, cold AC, and a beautiful atmosphere, there are also air-conditioned restrooms in here. So this is a great stop to cool off, take the mask off, have something to eat or drink, and just kind of like get re-energized to go back out into the day. Just washed my hands and now I'm gonna get masked up again. I'm ready to go back out. Let's go. I cannot see a thing right now, but I can feel that cool, warm summer breeze. Yes, it's spring, but it feels like a summer breeze and it feels so good. Oh, I don't know if I actually said that the wontons were really delicious, and the bubble tea, the milk tea, was so good too. If you like tea with like cream in it, that's basically what it tastes like, but like a little bit sweeter, a little bit nicer. It was just a delicious, delicious meal. It wasn't too much. I could have shared the wontons, but not the bubble tea, but really good. It's gotten so lovely out. It's still warm, but it's cooled off a bit. The crowds are really, really light. Maybe a lot of people have park hopped to other parks at this time of the day. But maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe everybody's over by the UK. This is a really cute kind of like rain poncho-y type of jumper thing with orange bird on it. Super cute. Here in the UK Pavilion, one of my favorite things is the Twinings store because I love tea. This little tea garden is a perfect little escape, and there's a sign here explaining about the English tea garden. Ooh, and a guide to tea grading. All teas are born from the Camellia sinensis plant. And they have a little walkthrough thing, and it's cute. They have like a little Twinings tea bag sign showing you what each of these plants are and which tea they're used for. So we have mango and pineapple, herbal tea, spiced apple and vanilla. Ooh, I love that. I like the idea of using like teacups as little planters. So we've got some little strawberries growing here. Up on the stage where a band used to perform, it's now a sometimes socially distant meet and greet for Mary Poppins, maybe even Alice. But right now no one's up here, but there is a little tea set right there. Honestly, the UK has the best topiaries. If you just walk in here a little bit deeper, you'll find Tinkerbell and a little twinkling pixie forest. See all the twinkling lights in there? Little fairy garden. I must say that I am having the most relaxed and chill day at EPCOT today. The crowds aren't bad at all. I am very, very pleasantly surprised. The weather, even though it's warm, it feels so good. It's turning into evening now. There's a nice warm breeze. Everything has been a breeze. I'm going at my own pace. I talked a little bit recently about how soon I'm gonna try to work on a video about like traveling solo to Disney World and Universal, but this is a day that is like a pinnacle of why traveling solo is so amazing, or visiting the park solo, because you can do whatever you want, whenever you want, at your own pace, and it feels so relaxing and nice. Now that's a view right there, watching the Skyliner go by during the day, during the sunset, dusk, and evening. Oh, and it does look like there are lights on the Harmonious platforms out here. You know, I've always wanted to do the tea tour in the UK Pavilion, the Twinings tea tour, but I've never had a chance to do it, and now they're not doing it right now. They do have the little garden, but when it becomes available again, I'm doing it. And it just reminds you to take the opportunity to do things like that, if possible, you know? Beautiful golden glow of the sunset and a waxing crescent moon high in the night sky. We can see Spaceship Earth is already lit up as well. Oh, there's the announcement. That plays all throughout the day. So it looks like while there are some like base lights on, the barge actual lights aren't on. But, you know, I'll keep on checking on it as we walk around. I'm finding myself still hungry. So I was looking for another festival food item. The festival booth for the Mexico Pavilion is Jardín de Fiestas. And it has tostada de cochinita, taco vampiro, sope de chorizo, some margaritas, and a tulum with a floater, an elderflower liquor floater. Interesting. I decided on the tostada de cochinita, and I got the garden margarita. I found myself a little table and I recorded my reaction to the first bite, but something happened to my camera. It just turned off, so I don't think that clip came out. So I'll just let you know that I took a bite and it's delicious. So I've mentioned before that I come from a Cuban family. I have Cuban heritage, so many Nochebuenas and other gatherings and holidays we would eat lechon. And this tastes like delicious, soft, well-cooked lechon. Really, really good. The tortilla's good. I like it. Now let's try the margarita. Oh, I got the twig, the sprig. Whoa, that's strong. Oh, that's intense. Oh, that's strong tasting. It's a bit intense. Go away, bug. Can't have any. It's too much for you. too young. Probably a little too intense for me. Now keep in mind, these meals, these festival meals, they're not meals, they're samplers. They're tiny little, it'd probably take a few of them to fill you up, depending on, you know, how much you can eat in a day. They're really nice for sharing too, like you can share them amongst your family or your group and like everybody get to taste a lot of different things. They're really good. Margarita though, a little too intense for me. I finished the tostada, but I cannot finish the margarita, sadly. I tried, but you can't force yourself to finish something that isn't to your taste, but I still think it's good to try things because you never know what you're gonna like or not like, and how do you know unless you try? And it's okay, if you don't like it, you don't like it. What are you gonna do? But sadly, while I won't be drinking the whole margarita, I will be eating the cost of it, but that's just part of the gamble of trying things at a festival. I love doing Epcot like this, like just taking it easy, eating, riding, having fun. Speaking of riding, let's go ride something. Let's start off with a little ride on Journey into Imagination with Figment. And then we'll take it from there. It looks like a straight walk on. I love that pyramid. It's so pretty. If you didn't know, the pyramid here at the Imagination Pavilion is currently a DVC lounge. So if you or someone in your party is a DVC member, you can go up there during their opening hours, and it is so chill up there. You can get soda and water. At least last time I went up with DVC friends, it was like that. If you or someone in your party is a DVC member though, you should be able to check on what the situation is, but it's so cool being up there and you can see through that glass. You can see Spaceship Earth and look out on Epcot. It's really cool. 5 minutes. Sounds good to me. I can't imagine a lower wait time. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Ooh, that's a nice sight to behold. An empty queue. I've signed that book before, by the way. Quite a while ago. I'm the only one in line. It sure feels nice.
Please report to Area 4.
So chill. Thank you. Woo, here we go. On to the tour.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to our special drive-through open house. I'm Dr. Nigel Channing, Chairman of the Imagination Institute. Hello. On your tour, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination. Hello?
Hello?
Who is this?
It's Figment!
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere.
But you got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination.
Can let your fancy.
I say imagination must be captured and controlled.
Imagination
So cool.
is set free. Woo! You win 1 cent.
Smells like coffee.
Of course, Doc. The nose knows.
I'm sorry, but after that big stink in the smell lab, I hesitate to send you into the touch and taste labs. Perhaps I should end my open house right here.
Great idea. We'll go to my open house instead. It's much more fun. Right this way, everybody.
Figment, what is going on? You're turning this entire open house upside down.
Upside down? Now you're talking. Summation. It's downside up.
And upside down.
So, what do you think? Is it me?
More than you can imagine.
Hidden Mickey and the toast.
What they can do. Those magic sparks from me and you.
You got a wonderful imagination.
I do? Oh, yes. Well, thank you, Figment. So, as you can plainly see, imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast.
You get blasted at that part. It's the best.
All inspiration is at the heart.
Oh, I love it. Oh, some Figment 2021 Flower and Garden Festival shirts. Harvest your imagination. I really like that. I hadn't seen that. And more like Figment related Flower and Garden Festival items. Oh, that's so cute. It's like Spaceship Earth, like the bottom of it, and it's like a goblet or a planter or something. I don't know, but I love it. a bowl. This is the DVC or Disney Vacation Club lounge I was talking about. So it does have certain hours and it's closed right now, but you get up that way and you can kind of see a little bit up in there what it looks like. It's really cool. A little reusable like plate and fork and knife. That is so clever to have for the festival. It looks like it opens and you can put them inside, carry it around with you. Back out into the night, woo! The Land Pavilion, featuring Soarin' and also Living with the Land, which we are about to go ride. I love Living with the Land so much. It's so chill, so relaxing, the smell of the ride water. It really makes you feel like you are at Disney World, an old school Epcot feel. So let's go live with the land. And it matches with like the flower and garden theme, so. I can see the Living with the Land boat right there coming into dock. There's the ride right there on the first floor. Over there is Soarin' Around the World. Because there's no line right now, I don't have to go through the maze of plexiglass walls. Yeah, I got first row because there's no one else on the boat.
Welcome to the voyage of discovery and awareness of the richness and the diversity that often surprising nature living with the land. And
The boat in front of me is completely empty, and my boat is also completely empty. I have it all to myself. See the plexiglass between each row? So sitting in the front makes a big difference on a ride like this, where it's already kind of dark. See, the plexiglass creates a lot of glare. So if you can sit in the front, I didn't ask to, it just worked out because there was no one else on the boat. But if you can, and sometimes you'll wait a little extra, I do think it's worth it to try.
avoid the scorching rays and the relentless sun. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo help to create the rich soil. Forces at work on the land, humans. Welcome to our
They've still got the welcome back, we've missed you sign. That's been here since they reopened. It makes me happy every time. Riding Living with the Land at night is so different and so cool. It's all like dark in here.
One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the
Totally
bananas
empty behind me.
on both sides of the boat. More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world.
What's the most popular fruit in the world? Bananas. And Mickey.
Is an important goal of research around the world.
It's so weird to have like all this to myself. It's like, it's a flower. Sometimes they put a hidden Mickey in these, but they put a flower for Flower and Garden Festival. Oh, I'm touching the boat in front of me. I wonder if it's because there's like no weight on it. Or bumper to bumper right now.
Some of our best ideas have been inspired by nature.
I'm kind of hearing the audio twice because I'm so close to the boat in front of me. It's interesting. I love Brussels sprouts. There's Mickey right there in the test tubes.
With aquaculture,
See it?
fish provide a natural source of fertilizer for the plants. In our lab, EPCOT scientists are working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture.
I don't know how I got a whole boat to myself. I just had amazing timing because the boat right behind the one behind me, not the one right behind me, but the one behind them was totally full. I've kept my eye on the Harmonious platforms and no testing or anything going on tonight that I've seen, but these lights on the center ring have been lit even brighter as the night progresses, and I've seen people on it kind of walking around, working and doing stuff. I just love seeing the progress, and I'll be so excited to see any kind of testing and obviously to see the final show once it's complete. Ooh, now that it's nighttime and there's no more blaring sun, I can try this again. One little spark of some flowers. Much better. Well, I would say that that is a perfect way to wrap up a super chill, relaxing, lucky, wonderful day here at EPCOT at Walt Disney World. We got to experience Flower and Garden Festival of Fun, St. Patrick's Day, spring break with the super low crowds, and just an awesome, wonderful day. Like this was great. So thank you all for joining me for this fun day here at EPCOT. I've got a ton of fun coming at you. I do updates from Walt Disney World, Universal, all the theme parks here in Orlando, plus outdoor adventures, hidden gems, nature, all sorts of cool, unique things. So please stay tuned. And if you're new and you like this, please subscribe to join in all the future fun. I'm sending you all a ton of love. And once again, thank you so much. I'll see you for the next video. And until then, stay sweet like honey and stay enthused. Bye.